Hello, friends. So tell me, do geometrical figures trouble you? Is it really confusing for you to understand what is a edge, what is a vertex, and how many faces does a figure have? Well, then this video is just for you. In this video, we are going to look at the concept of geometry for class 3 students, and we are going to solve different kind of questions asked in this topic. But before we go ahead, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. And yes, stick with me till the end of this video and experience the different type of questions that can be tossed at you under this topic. So let's get started.
Geometry is all about shapes and sizes, and these shapes are broadly classified into two types of figures. One being the closed figures, which starts from a point and ends at the same point, something like these, and the other types are open figures whose starting and end points do not meet, like the standing line or the sleeping line, slanting line, or any figure whose starting and ending point do not meet and are open. In this topic of geometry for class 3, we'll focus more on the closed figures. Let's start with the two-dimensional shapes. Now, the basic two-dimensional shapes that we need to understand are the circle, the square, the triangle, and the rectangle. Now, we should understand the basic properties that distinguishes these figures. First one being the number of vertices or corners. Corners is the point at which two or more sides meet, and then we should learn about the sides. In case of circle, there is no pointed corner and hence there is no side. Hence, it has 0 corners and 0 sides as it only has a curve. In case of square, it has 4 corners. As we discussed, corners is the point at which two sides meet and it has 4 equal sized sides. Coming to triangle, triangle has 3 corners or 3 vertices and it has 3 sides which may or may not be equal. In case of rectangle, again it has 4 corner or 4 vertices and here the opposite sides are equal. Now, in these two-dimensional shapes, other than the 3 and 4-sided figure, there are other figures also. But let's also take a look at the variations of these 4-sided figures. The variations are trapezium, where there are no parallel sides, a trapezoid where the opposite sides are parallel, only a single pair. Then there are different types of parallelograms, ones where the opposite sides are parallel but not equal, and the one where all the sides are equal. They are called parallelogram and rhombus respectively. And then the known variants of rectangle where opposite sides are equal and square where all sides are equal, and both of them have a side angle of 90 degree. The other two-dimensional closed figures are pentagon, which is a 5-sided figure, hexagon, a 6-sided figure, heptagon, a 7-sided figure, octagon, which is an 8-sided figure, and so on and so forth, with nonagon having 9-sided figure and decagon, which is a 10-sided figure. But the unique thing is all of these figures have equal length sides. Now let's go from these two-dimensional figures to three-dimensional figures, which are the figures in space, for which the circle gets converted to a sphere, the square gets converted to cube, the triangle to a pyramid, and the rectangle to a cuboid. Well, other important three-dimensional images that we need to study are the cone and the cylinder. Now, when we study these figures, we have to take note of the edges, the vertices or corners, and the faces. Now, edge is a side which joins two faces, while vertex is actually the point where two or more sides meet. And between these vertices is a plane figure which is nothing but a face. So this is what are the three features that we are going to study these figures on. Now, in case of sphere, there is no corner and hence there is no edge. So, there is 0 corner and 0 edge. However, there is one surface that runs throughout the figure and hence the number of surfaces is 1. Now coming to cube, now this is made up of 2 squares and then joined parallelly. Now here the number of edges are 1, 2, 3, 4 and that of the other square 5, 6, 7 and the one which is here 8. So there are 8 vertices. As for edges, here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then the inner points 7 and 8 and then these parallel lines which join these squares which are again 4. So 3 times 4 which is equal to 12 and finally the number of faces. So there are 4 on each of the sides and there is a top face and there is a bottom face. So in all there are 6 faces. Coming to pyramid, pyramid has a square base and each of these points of the squares are pulled to the apex. Hence in all there are 5 corners, hence 5 vertices. As for the edges, well there is 4 here and each of these 4 points has an edge which is joining to the center, hence 4 plus 4 that is 8. Coming to the faces. Now the faces, there is one face of the square at the bottom and 4 faces of the triangle which join to the apex from the 4 points, hence 4 plus 1 that makes it 5 faces. Now let's come to cuboid. Well, here it is similar to the cube except that the opposite sides are equal. Hence, the number of edges will be same as cube, that is 12, vertices will be 8 and faces will be 6. In case of cone, well here there is just one edge which is joining the base circle to the upper triangle, hence there is one edge. There is just one vertex which is at the top and there are 2 faces, one is the bottom and one is the body. So that is what defines these features. Coming to cylinder also, there is an upper circle and there is a lower circle. So 2 edges that join to the body. However, there is 0 vertices because the circle does not have any corner. Hence, there are 0 vertices and the number of faces is the upper face, bottom face and the face of the body, which is the third face. So there are 3 faces. Remember these properties because you will be quizzed on them. So let's quickly revise this. A cuboid has 12 edges. A cylinder has 3 number of faces. A cone has 1 vertex. A singular of vertices is vertex. And a sphere has 0 number of rectangular faces. So remember these. Now with this information, let's proceed to solve the questions. Now, question 1 says, 4 type of juice packing is available in a shop. Radha wants to buy a cylindrical shaped container. Which of the containers will she buy? Well, cylinder is 2 circular faces at the top and the bottom and parallel lines joining these circles. Hence, option C is the right answer. Next question. State whether true or false. A square pyramid has 4 faces. Do you remember? Well, this is false because a square pyramid has 5 faces. Next question. A cube has 10 edges. Do you remember? Well, this is also false. A cube has 12 edges. How about the third one? A cone has 3 faces. False again. A cone only has 2 faces, the below circular and the triangular cone. The fourth one is a cylinder has no edges. Is that true or false? This is false again because the circular faces are joined with the rectangle, hence there are 2 edges. So our right answer is option A, where everything is false. Next question. Row 1 used 12 toothpicks and 8 pieces of cheese to make this model of a cube. Here you have the model. How many toothpicks would he need to make a model of a triangular prism? Well, here the toothpicks are nothing but the edges. Yes, and the cheese cube are the vertex or the corner. Hence, to make a triangular prism, we need to draw two parallel triangles like this, and then joining these triangles are three more lines. Hence, the number of edges are the lines joining the faces. So, here is 1, here is 2, here is 3, here is 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 9. Hence, 9 toothpicks are required. That means there are 9 edges to a triangular prism. Next question. Match the following things with the shapes they are made up of. Well, let's try this. First is an ice cream cone. By the name, it has a cone. So, there is 2 and 4 which have cone. But this is not a cylinder. This is half of a sphere which is also called hemisphere. So, A matches 4. Then, this is a bulb. Well, here we can consider this to be a sphere and then a cylinder. So, we can match B to 1. Well, for C, this can be counted as a cone sitting on a cylinder. So, it matches option 2. For D, if you notice, this is a prism with a square base sitting on a cuboid. Hence, it is option 3. So, the right match would be option C, where A is 4, B is 1, C is 2 and D is 3. Next question. Eve glued 12 blocks together as shown here. How many faces of the blocks are glued together? Remember, the face of a block are these two-dimensional images which are enclosed with the edge and vertex on one side. So, the faces that are glued together here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, these are 8 and there are more which is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So, there are 14 faces which are glued together. So, our right answer is option A, 14. Next question. Min stacked these boxes for a display in his shop. The display looks the same from the back as it does from the front. How many boxes have their faces touching only 3 other boxes? Now, this is an interesting one and you need to visualize it. Well, let's take the boxes at the edges. So, here, this box that we look is actually touching the adjoining box here and the side box here. So, this is the first box it's touching, this is the second box it's touching, and then the top box is the third box it is touching. So, similarly, the box next to it is also touching 3 boxes. So, both of these first 2 boxes are touching 3 boxes each. Now, let's move to the box behind. That is, let's move to this box. Now, this box is touching a box here. It's touching a box here. But then it is touching 2 more boxes on top. So, the medium boxes, the intermediate boxes can be eliminated. How about the last box? Again, the last 2 boxes will be touching 3 other boxes, satisfying our criteria. Well, how about the second row? Well, in second row, if you look at this box, it is touching 1, 2, there is 1 behind 3 and 1 on top 4. So, that means we need to eliminate the second row. Let's look at third row. Again, let's look at this box. It is touching 1 and 2 boxes and then a box on top and a box behind. That means this row is also to be eliminated. Now let's look at the topmost box. Well, in this case, it is touching 1 and 2 boxes and the box behind. That means these 2 boxes also satisfy the condition that it is touching only 3 boxes. Hence, option C, 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6 is our right answer. Next and final question. Ali made a solid box using 6 pieces of cardboard. Which of these shows the pieces of cardboard Ali used? Well, look carefully. In this case, if you notice, this is a trapezium. That means the rectangle on top will be smaller than the rectangle below. So that means which image has a smaller and bigger rectangle? It is these two. Let's consider this. However, the other sides would be same. So this side and this side would be the same, which is correct here, and the front and back side would be of this shape, which is indicated here. So our option D is the right set of cardboards that will be used. Hence, this is our right answer. Many choose C, which is not the right answer. So carefully choose your answers.
Well, I hope you benefited from this session and also enjoyed solving these questions with us. If you have any query or suggestion, please leave a comment below. You can reach out to us at any of our social handles. So keep tuned and look out for more such practice videos coming your way. Till we meet again, take care.